time for the interview.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is Garry, this is Grandad. First question. Who was the best player on the pitch apart from the man on match, Phil Foden?
Right. That's a good question.
Good question.
You'll be a City player, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yep, we won 4-1.
I thought that.
Bernardo.
Yeah, I thought Bernardo. I agree with that. I thought he played very well.
Yeah. Okay.
He's always full of running, isn't he?
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva.
Okay. Next question. Okay. So the next question is, do you think we played well the whole game, or how many minutes would you say we were looking better?
Second half they played a lot better. First half they couldn't break them down as well. Break them down in the second half. No, I thought that I'd say about 75% of the game they played well.
Great, Grandad?
25%.
I don't even think we played well for that long, to be honest.
It's always difficult against a low division team when you see, you say, the quality against them is not good.
They're always more physical, aren't they?
Yeah, they're more physical, aren't they, the opposition? They won't have a go at all. More than
You've got nothing to lose.
play football.
You've got nothing to lose. Although they weren't dirty today, were they, really? They were alright.
No, they weren't.
They could have been a lot worse.
Right.
Could have knocked us around something awful if they wanted to, but they didn't do.
Yeah, they wanted to physical challenges.
Nothing much.
Do you think Aguero played well?
I'd say about average.
I'd say he played alright.
He's not much fit
I'd
yet.
give him
in my
6 out of
opinion.
10. 6 out of 10.
He's not much fit yet, in my opinion.
Right. Before we get on to rating a few players, let's talk about the opposition. Do you think they played well?
They did okay.
I thought they did as well as they could, to be honest.
Do you think they're one of the best League 2 sides we have come up against?
Is that are they League 2?
Yeah.
League 2. Well, it's the only one we've played. I think the other one was League 1, which was United.
Do you agree? One of the best League 2 sides?
Preston as well.
I'm not sure they are one of the best because I don't think they're in the top few teams, are they?
They're not that high up, I don't think.
I'd say they're a middle division team. It's Oldham not doing well, I'd say. Right, next question. The ratings time, but this is the rating time. So, we're going to be rating a player from every position in the City team. Apart from we're going to have 2 in midfield, because 1 will include Foden. Okay, we're going to start with goalie. Bravo's rating.
Bravo's rating for today, I'd just have to say. Didn't really have that much
7 out
to
of
do.
10.
I'd say 6.
I'd say 6 as well, because he didn't have a lot to do, but we won the game, so we did do well.
He did mess up, nearly messed up when he should have kicked the ball. I don't think he was defending his fault. He wrapped it again like he were against Everton. Messing about with it.
Yeah, we lost the goal against Everton because of
lucky
him,
with it,
Matthew. I don't know if you knew Matthew.
We're lucky we didn't lose the goal again.
I saw, but I can't really remember.
You saw it on Match of the Day.
No, I saw it on Sky Sports, because Sky Sports do highlights. Not on the Sky Sports thing, well, the YouTube channel, but right. Next player. John Stones and Zinchenko.
Well, as usual, Zinchenko got a lot of the ball.
I don't think he did in the second half.
Well,
He did do a lot in the second half.
Stones hasn't played for a while, so he didn't do too bad considering that. He always makes the odd mistake, but none of it was costly, I don't think, today, was it?
Are you not going to give a rating because you haven't heard it?
For Stones?
Yeah.
6 or 7.
Well, I'll go 6.
I'd go 8. Zinchenko.
Zinchenko, I'd say 7. 7 out of 10.
I'd say
He's a
9.
regular player now, Zinchenko. If he's fit.
He did. He got the ball. He had the ball a lot, especially in the first half. He did a lot. I know he supposedly scored, didn't he? Reflected off something.
Well, that goal that John Stones was supposed to have scored, apparently it came
Off the foot of Taylor Harwood Valley, didn't
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it came off his feet. 2 day walk.
You know what I don't like? They don't do replays when there's VAR. There was 2 VAR decisions.
Yeah, VAR decision.
One I got on camera, the other one I didn't, and I was fed up of waiting.
I was convinced the second, the third goal was going to be allowed. He did cancel it. The referee did.
Did he?
Because I don't think the guy on the line was interfering with play. May have hit him. But I thought it was Stones who knocked him, but it was the young one, weren't it?
Yeah.
Now, next player to rate. We're going to rate Foden first.
Well, I'd give him 8 out of 10. Best player.
I'd give him a 9 because... No, I'd give him a 9 because I can't give him a 10 because I don't think he was on the ball enough to get a 10. But I think he deserved a 9 seeing as though we got man match by City.
Fair enough.
Grandad, what do you think?
Fair enough, yeah.
No, what do you think, dude?
I think he deserves 8 to 9.
Yeah, okay, so now we're going to do Bernardo because David Silva weren't in the match long enough to do him. Bernardo.
Did he do any substitutes in the last 10 minutes, Gary?
I think he made that double substitution. Did he bring somebody else? Come on.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. Maybe they were just the 2 subs.
Right.
But he brought
Mahrez came on.
Tommy Doyle.
Tommy Doyle came on.
So, Bernardo's rating?
Bernardo's rating 7.
Yeah, 7.5.
6. I don't think he got the ball enough. Right, have we rated Aguero yet?
No, we haven't.
Oh yes, you've asked me.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think he played. I said I'd give him 6.
Yeah, because I said he's not match fit yet.
Alright then, seeing as we're done with ratings, let's talk about what we need to improve in the next time we play in the Cup.
Next time we play anyway.
I'd say we need to play more those youngsters because I think those youngsters played well. So say our team, was struggling like they did. Play youngsters.
Well, he messed up on the goal. I thought I should have done better on my goal.
Bravo.
No, the young lad in defence.
Well, he's young.
Let that bloke hit the ball. I thought he should have got to it.
He's young though.
There's no excuse.
I think he messed up against.
If you're in the team, you're in the team.
Yeah. He slipped up against Oxford as well from their goals.
You are with Belly.
Yeah, I think he got turned. He was too young, wasn't he? I'm not sure. He actually.
Do you want to have it on the feet, Gary? Have it on the feet.
Right,
Have your feet on the feet.
it's almost time to end this interview because it's getting a bit long.
Okay.
But
Sounds good to me.
we are going to be questioning my granddad on his own, then Gary on his own. Grandad,
Yes.
what do you think? Just what do you think?
Of what?
The game of overall?
The game?
Yeah.
Well, we got the result, which is the main thing, but we're still not playing as well as we can do. Nowhere near. And we'll have to play a lot better than that next Tuesday night.
Yeah. Gary, have you got a response on that?
Oh, we did everything we needed to do, to be honest. And they didn't really need to play well, which they didn't to win the game because the opposition a lot worse than us. But I thought they were pretty average, to be honest.
I think that I feel sorry for these teams all the time. I know it may sound weird, but I always feel sorry for these teams.
And they have got to play better than that against Manchester United.
Yeah, Tuesday. And United will raise the game anyway. They always play better.
Now, that is the end of the interview, but
Good night.
not the end of the video because what are the latest score? What are the scores of the rest of the games? Is the last thing I'm going to ask.
Well, it was 0-0 at
I'll put my phone on, Matthew.
All right, and Fulham knocked out someone, a Premier League team. 4-0. Luton are in the Championship. Yeah, Luton are in the Championship. 4-0.
Portsmouth 2-0 away at
Fleetwood, Joey Barton.
probably the same division.
Who are?
Portsmouth.
As Fleetwood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, there is a big there is some kind of difference because I think Portsmouth should be in the Championship now.
Leicester beats whoever. Two.
Tomorrow Liverpool play Everton. That's tough. I won't be uploading the video then.
Well, that's the BBC.
Taking long. I won't be uploading the video of what he does last
Time's it on 4 o'clock?
Reading were winning 2-0.
Reading drew with Blackpool.
Did they? 0-0.
Penalty. No, it was 2-2. They missed a penalty. Blackpool.
Alright, so that is the end of the video. Everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. Last minute thoughts. We have just got out of Gary's car, but this is the last minute thoughts with my granddad Francis Day. Last minute thoughts. What do you think on the interview? Did you enjoy doing it?
Yes, thank you.
Would you do it again?
Probably.
But would you do it every time you go City?
No, because you won't be with me every time I go.
If I might be seeing ticket order next
You
time.
might be.
There's a chance I will.
Don't bank on it. Yeah, this is.
So, did you enjoy doing the interview? Would you bank on Gary doing it again?
Slow down. Yeah, you would do. He's happy to cooperate.
Alright, we won't necessarily do it next time I come, because I don't want to do it all the time, do I?
No.
But we'll do it sometime.
Yes.
So, this is going to be a short series, guys, of interviews, where we interview City fans after a City match, or talking about City in general. The series has just begun. This was going to be like a vlog on match day, but I stopped myself doing that because I thought, right, terrible idea, terrible idea, because it's too long and it has a big 2-match experience, too long, and it weren't as good anyway, even though we had some highlights. It wasn't as good, but it was worth it that this interview is including my granddad. You're going to be in more interviews, more than Gary, because I see you more, and of course you're here more. Gary's going to be in it less. You may be in it every time, like at half time or something, and Gary won't be in it every time. And we're going to be including other people. If you've got any people I want to interview, feel free, because I might interview Coach Lee Masuda. I'm going to be doing this series. It's the interview series, and it's the well-deserved interview series. And I hope you'll stay with me. Stay with me while we do the interview series. It is time
I think we're getting. It's like you want to.
for the interview.